Well, thank you, Carla, for the kind comments, and good morning, everyone. And thank you for your valuable time and your attention to, obviously, this very important cause. 11 years ago, my wife Sharon and I found ourselves in a fortunate position to establish our family foundation. And for many decades before, we had engaged in philanthropic work, but until this point, we did not yet have a strategic focus, and we had limited financial resources at the time. The creation of our family foundation was a turning point, and we embarked on a journey of contemplation, outlining a number of objectives to bring about more transformational change with our investments. We identified 4 pillars where we believed we could make a difference, and they included advancing causes related to women and children, alleviating hunger, enhancing health care, and fostering education. So at the time, 11 years ago, at the inception of our foundation, Sharon had just completed treatment for breast cancer. Although the path to recovery was difficult, her resilience allowed her to swiftly re-engage alongside our daughter and me in pursuing the 4 initiatives. Our mission was not to provide financial support for one-time events, but rather to empower our nonprofit organizations to leverage their resources so our gift would have a multiplying effect, kind of akin to, teaching one to fish as opposed to offering just a solitary fish. So over the next 6 years, our foundation worked with a diverse array of institutions, ranging from local charitable organizations to prominent medical teaching institutions. Those efforts included an organization in Tennessee that provided employment and housing for survivors of human trafficking. And that was really our first experience with such an injustice in our society. Then in 2018, Sharon was again diagnosed with cancer, this time with a primary brain cancer. And during another strenuous year of multiple surgeries, chemotherapy, radiation, Sharon demonstrated incredible fortitude in the face of a great challenge. Following the subsequent year of training, and despite the absence of a cure for brain cancer, Sharon impressively refocused her energies on our foundation. During this time, we were introduced to Elizabeth through one of your advisory board members, Elaine Lewis. Elaine also served as our financial advisor. A couple of years ago, Sharon and I were able to attend this very summit that was in Sea Island, Georgia, and I believe some of you had the opportunity to meet and interact with her. With the help of the exceptional health care that Sharon was blessed to receive, she surpassed the typical prognosis of 12 to 18 months by surviving for 4 years and 7 months. She passed from her illness last Christmas. Since last Christmas, I have doubled my resolve to increase our impact of our foundation, striving for work to be even more meaningful as really a way to honor Sharon's legacy. My faith has upheld me through this time of grief, and in fact, it is that faith that has guided my deepened commitment to supporting such worthy causes. My daughter, who had a personal scheduling conflict and could not be here with us this week, continues to pick up the void in our team as we hold Sharon's memory close. Foundation United is directly aligned with the vision Sharon and I had for our foundation. It directly addresses our number one focus of protecting and empowering women and children, and it is a strong faith-based organization whose dedication to these often vulnerable groups matches our own commitment. In this time of finding such profound solace in my faith, I also turn to Scripture to seek guidance in understanding God's intention for us to support the less fortunate and those that are truly in need. The Bible is abounded with passages that offer insight in this way, and one particular verse that resonated with me is found in the book of James, chapter 2, verses 14 through 17, and it's aptly titled Faith and Deeds, and it reads like this: "What good is it, my brothers and sisters, if someone claims they have faith but has no deeds? Can such a faith save them? Suppose a brother or a sister is without clothes and daily food. If one of you says to them, 'Go in peace, keep warm and well fed,' but does nothing about their physical need, what good is it? In the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by actions, is dead. Foundation United is underpinned by a robust foundation of faith, but just as notably, this organization exhibits not only faith, but tangible action. It embodies the deeds in its battle against human trafficking, committing its time and talents, and effectively leveraging treasure, which is where we all come in and where I will mention first. As I discussed previously, our foundation's objectives transcended simply providing funds for isolated events. Instead, we aim to empower our partner nonprofits to maximize their resources, creating a ripple effect of positive change. I am sure that you would all agree with me that Foundation United has consistently harnessed the treasures we contribute to amplify their impact. And I am confident this impact will grow further as Foundation United continues to scale around the world. Why am I so fervently committed to supporting Foundation United? Beyond its alignment with one of our 4 pillars of focus, it is fundamentally a matter of trust. So a respected colleague of mine in the philanthropic world once aptly observed, money flows in the direction of trust. Having collaborated with Foundation United over the past few years, I can unequivocally attest that I trust Elizabeth and the board to steward our contributions well. And I have seen the multiplying effect of our treasure in a number of the programs that have been delivered. Beyond the treasure, I have also witnessed the way Foundation United has dedicated its time and talents. Over the course of my career, I have been privileged of working alongside numerous accomplished organizations, and invariably their success has been dependent upon exceptional leadership. As the key leadership position in all those companies, it was always the CEO. I've had the pleasure of knowing and working with Elizabeth for over 3 years. She ranks in my book with some of the best CEOs that I know. Not only is she intensely passionate about the mission of Foundation United, but she is also knowledgeable about the issues. She has limitless energy. She surrounds herself with incredible people and partners, and she is extremely trustworthy. And can you imagine if she wasn't so shy and introverted, where this organization could actually go? And beyond Elizabeth, I am confident these same traits apply to the board of Foundation United as a whole. So, to close and to that end, I ask you to join me in not only placing our faith in Foundation United, but also in dedicating our deeds, our treasures, our time, and our talent to support this exemplary organization. In so doing, we honor the courageous legacy of Sharon, who demonstrated both faith and deeds even while facing such trials. Together, let each of us breathe life into our faith through collective action to make a lasting impact in the fight against human trafficking. Thank you very much.